Hi, everybody. So today we're going to talk about a few things that are really fun, Z and I,
Mhm.
and we wanted to clarify some things for you guys. So, how are you doing, Z? How are you doing through these big transitions that are happening?
I'm doing really good. I'm excited about this. For me, hitting these big waves of transitions has brought things into a lot of clarity for me. So my sight's clear, my gifts are clear, the knowing of what to do is clear, being able to take action fast is clear. So it's
Mhm.
been good.
Yeah, it's been really good for me to usually I have a knowing, and that's what comes in. But I noticed last night I was like tapping into the astral plane and
Hmm.
everything was so massively clear.
Hmm.
And I went through like a tunnel and then I was there and it was so good. Um, Almost movie like. And I was like, wow, this hasn't happened before. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so and I feel pretty good in general. We are traveling, so I'm a little pooped, but otherwise it's really good. So you can see I'm in this hotel room. Um,
Makes
but I
sense.
wanted to show some pictures and maybe we can explain that for people
Hmm.
what these are because we've been getting a lot of questions. And can you see that okay, Z?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is the rainbow spiral of the bridges that are taking us up in consciousness. And they're made of frequency.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then this is what it would look like from above. So you're just going up and up and up in frequency. And then the oversoul has been a big question too. So I looked up fractals today. So this
Hmm.
is not necessarily what an oversoul looks like, but it feels kind of close. And if you think about all these little yellow dots here, those would be the single souls that come down to populate the multiverse. And there are just so many of them. And it depends on your soul how many you have. But as you grow and get bigger, then you have more of them, I feel like.
Absolutely. In fact, it's an infinite proportion, really, because that's what fractalization is in the universe. It's an infinite proportion of experiences and scenes and soul pieces and fragments, and all of that is working underneath an oversoul, which is then higher than that is going to be just going back into oneness. Everything turns into consciousness. So. Um,
Mhm.
this is a really beautiful example of how we're working things now with the soul being integrated into the body. Our oversouls are the ones that are in complete control. And they're like, hey, you need to find your soul family now because we need to work together. You need to do this now because we're past the time of really getting into trauma and healing those aspects, so that'll always be the case in certain perspectives, and into let's work on this now so that we can come together in unity.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about unity too, because some people
Mhm.
have thought they're just going to go and be like nothing
Mhm.
at some point. Like they're just going to go back into unity and lose who they are. And
Uh-huh.
that's not true.
Right.
You're still going to have your unique parts of you because that's how we experience and learn. So we're not just going to go back together into one blob. I guess I'll say
Right.
like we're not going to be one blob.
No, uh-uh. And it's a very common fear, and I totally understand it. Really, what coming into unity means is you're becoming more yourself. It
Mhm.
is more your selfness that is coming out. You're more your unique flavor, your unique puzzle piece, and then coming into your soul family, your soul group, you know what your particular work is or your job is, and that's how you can work together.
Mhm. Yeah. And that's part of what we're doing on Saturday is to activate
Hmm.
gifts and to give homework how to work with your gifts.
Hmm.
And I think that's going to be really helpful to get people activated faster. That doesn't mean you're
Hmm.
not going to get your gift later, but you may be doing more personal work, to get there. But in general, we're all
Right.
being taken down that path. But I do think it's going to increase how fast it happens for sure, that
I
activation.
I really Yes, yes, I truly believe so. And really, it is getting familiarized with the bridge itself and what Honey had presented in her pictures. It very much so feels and looks like that, even though you might not notice it right off the bat. It is a spiral, as everything is in the universe. And as you increase your frequency, it is just taking a step up into that other aspect of the spiral, which could be another color or it could be the rainbow in and of itself. It is lifting you up into those higher frequencies. So for us to do the activation, we're just setting that bridge up for you and clearing parameters around it so that you can fully experience yourself and your gifts in a new light, and come really into your purpose.
Hmm. And also to know that you're safe there, like
Hmm.
you're you're safe to practice your gifts. No, I wouldn't say like go and try and work on a stadium of people right away, but definitely you're safe to start practicing. And it's like everything else, like when you're learning how to meditate, you're learning and don't feel like you can't practice because these are not dangerous gifts.
Right.
But you want to make sure you also ask people if it's okay with them, if you want to heal them, if that's your
Hmm.
gift, or if you want to see something for them, but practice on yourself first.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Mhm.
always with the self, and just take it a step at a time because it's really realizing that you've always had those gifts. You're just fully embracing them now.
Yeah, it's getting pretty exciting, you guys, like really. And you can see the outer world is kind of all the old stuff is crumbling as the old stuff
Hmm.
within us is crumbling. We're letting go of old programs and the old programs outside of us are falling. So it's like this beautiful dance that's happening right now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It really is quite stunning, and it's very much it's fun. I mean, this is like
Mhm.
the game portion of it where we get to be like, look, I can actually have fun in this game, even though like I've been through pieces and trauma and all of these parallels of times where we weren't okay that we've just moved through. It's time to have fun with this now.
Mhm. Yeah, there really is nothing standing in the way except for old programs.
Hmm.
So as you let go of those, and those can be old fears, they can be, it could be a shadow you haven't integrated yet, but really it's all about your stuff at this point. There isn't something outside of you coming after you anymore.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. That feels pretty good. I can't really think of
That
anything
feels
else
solid.
that's going on. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
I can't
So
think of
we're
it either.
excited to see everybody and
Hmm.
hope that you have an absolutely beautiful week up until then and after then. And I'm sure we'll be talking about it next week, how it felt and what happened. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And whatever the case is, everybody, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for just embracing yourself and stepping into it. So,
Yes. Thank you, Z.
yep.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
honey. Bye.